It'll be 2nd down and 5 for South Carolina, who got off to such a great start last week in Charlotte, but couldn't hold on to a 20-9 lead in the 4th quarter. Helinski underneath route, caught by Shi Smith, and that'll be a 1st down, a pickup of 9. Done for the year. Big hole off the right side. Rico Dowdle inside the 5. Mims making the stop. He picks up 12. 1st and goal inside the 5. They'll stick with Dowdle. He scoots into the end zone from 3 yards away. A nice little 70-yard drive to start things off. Little shoulder fake, nowhere to go, and Chambers quickly dropped to the turf. Devon Kinlaw with the opening sack of the game.
They were happening. Watch this safety right here. They want to go screen and go here to start the ball game, but the safety does a great job of getting over the top, not allowing them to hit the seam down the outside.
So it's not really a coach-player kind of conversation. It's almost like 2 players just going through plays together. Really cool to see.
Pass is caught, Dawn, but then fumbled away. Pickup of 12 yards. Nick Muse, who was just activated, he's a transfer from William and Mary, and yesterday the NCAA finally cleared him. He's been practicing with the team, but this is his first play as a member of the Gamecocks. Makes a nice catch, but then coughs it up.
And you usually see that happen when you're fighting for extra yards.
Chambers flushed out of that pocket. He will get it out over the 45 to the 46, but he'll be 4 yards shy at spot. And now you're working with a true freshman quarterback who completes another pass. This one goes to the carry-on Joyner, an electrifying talent.
Wait till he gets to play some quarterback today. He can throw it just as good as he can catch and run.
Nice catch on the outside. Feaster breaking a couple of tackles. Stay on the ground this time. Good run by Rico Dowdle, who's inside the 10. Flag comes in late, says there's a face mask. Our line, 1st and goal, Gamecocks. Helinski keeps it, falls forward, he's in for a touchdown.
Carolina definitely helps.
Nice run, open field. Ronnie Harris pushed out of bounds across midfield. An explosive play, the first positive yards for Charleston Southern.
Harris, a very tough, hard, physical runner.
44-yard pickup. Chambers will keep it and lose some of those yards. He'll lose 3. On 3rd down, here's Chambers. He will throw on the run, and no one is there. Attempt a 41-yarder. It's really about the limit for him. They've had some kicking issues from the near hash. This one is on the way, and it is right through the uprights. The carry-on Joyner will keep it. Stays on his feet, dancing around, breaking some tackles. Number 7, all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Around and make some plays for you. Puts up tons of yards in the air.
He'll keep it. Big hole off the right side, and he will scamper into the end zone from 6 yards away. Over the middle, pass is caught. Or Trey Smith with the 1st down around the 25-yard line. A 17-yard gain coming off an injury, a knee injury from a year ago. A little razzle-dazzle. They'll get it to Edwards. Turns the corner. Down to the 10-yard line. Tackled there. Another 1st down. McIntyre with the stop, but a pickup of 15. A moment ago. Was down the turf after a punt return. They'll go to 89, though. Brian Edwards. Touchdown on the quick slant from 10 yards away. And his first passing touchdown.
I feel like Missouri, Dave. I think they're going to overcome some things in that East.
Saw Christian Reed taking the snaps now for the Buccaneers. A wide receiver gets it to Terrence Wilson.
Lighting people about the world.
Helinski letting the world know he is around, throwing dimes. Brian Edwards, 60 yards. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Go-to receiver.
You get a little play action, suck the linebackers up, and you get one-on-one on the outside, and you allow Brian Edwards to just beat his man with pure speed on the outside post, and you see the reaction of Helinski and Edwards. It may struggle with, but he's so composed within the pocket and getting his offense on the right track.
They'll hand it off to Ronnie Harris as Christian Reed stays in at quarterback. That pass is picked off on the near sideline. R.J. Roderick with the interception for South Carolina. They will have it around the 45-yard line.
Coming off the edge, you see him sitting right over that edge, makes the pick. South Carolina in prime territory to put up more points. Perfection.
Helinski trying to hit Markway, but it's incomplete. 39-yarder last week against North Carolina. This has got plenty of leg. And he will split the uprights. Not to be an SEC fan, just a college football fan. As Jack Chambers comes back into the game, his first pass. Nice deep throw to Cameron Brown. Chambers. That pass is picked off. South Carolina with their second interception.
Back, he never gives Cameron Brown a chance. He actually has a step on the defensive back Israel, and he just throws it short. And he does a great job with his release, getting off the coverage. Look at it. He hasn't beat by 2 or 3 yards, and he throws it short and inside. Helps any offense and any quarterback.
Over the middle, pass is caught. That one goes to Brian Edwards, stays on his feet, gets some extra yardage out of it, down to the 24.5-yard line.
Giving him a chance to run with it.
Helinski. Pass is caught. That one goes to Van, and he is inside the 10, close to the 5-yard line for halftime. A little fade, a little too much on it. Type wide receiver, and he's brought it today with 5 for 127. Diving to the end zone is Rico Dowdle, and he is in for 6 more. Chambers on the run, and he'll have enough for that first down, so a good third down call.
Tape that you can build on going into next week.
That ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it's in the air and picked off by South Carolina. John Dixon with the interception. The true freshman steps in front of Demetrius Jones on that ball that was just wobbling because it was tipped.
And you look on this left edge right here, coming off the edge, pushing the pocket. You see it right there, number 35, Daniel Fennell does a good job of just getting into the face of Jack Chambers, forcing the air and throw, and going up to his highest point and making that interception is what.
Also a senior. You know, in high school, Edwards was a runner-up finalist for the South Carolina High School Mr. Football Award.
This guy's more reps and more time. Your offensive line needs it just as much.
Nick Muse, the late addition to the South Carolina roster. They're going to say he got into the end zone, 13 yards out.
Again, watch the jump. And look at that ball. It's on the outside.
Frustrating for him not to be cleared last week against North Carolina. But from the 1-yard line, they will hand it off. Inside handoff goes to Kevin Harris from a yard away. And there is your touchdown. Injured against North Carolina on a really strange play. Here's Feaster again out of the backfield, breaking some tackles. Feaster down to the 41-yard line. That pass is picked off on the back end by Davion Montgomery. Flag comes out as Montgomery still running around, finally dropped around the 29-yard line. So the first interception.
First career interception here happened. You see that pressure coming off his right side, and he's trying to get away from it. And then the ball gets away from him, and not a ball you want to force there.
This weekend against the Rebels. Chambers hit as he throws. They're going to say incomplete pass on 4th down and 6. They might be talking about South Carolina's prospects at quarterback as we get to see DeCarrion Joyner now. He hands it off. Mon Denson takes that over the 30. Have some pretty good success. Oh, nice run by Mon Denson. Spins out of trouble, and he will win the foot race. 57 yards. Tyler Helinski took his own life, and they are trying to move on as best they can without forgetting the memory and what he meant. And it's just can be so overwhelming.
The teammates and the coaching staff saying this guy can get it done.
Boy, some nice moves from Kevin Harris. He's going to take it to the end zone. Kevin Harris, the freshman, scored one touchdown today. Now you can add another one.
Does look very stealthy up here now.
Oh, nice catch on the sideline. Down inside the 5-yard line. That'll be obviously a first down after a 32-yard pickup.
You see right at the top of your screen, it pushed out of bounds. Can't be the first one to touch the football coming back in. Lost 49-0 last year versus Florida. Only put up 6 points.
Nice catch again from Jaquan Williams. How about the nice drive from Ross Malmgren, the true freshman quarterback out of Ackworth, Georgia. He threw 2,000, but this run by Alabama has been unprecedented. Kevin Harris breaking some tackles. Harris breaks another tackle. Touchdown for the freshman. 75 yards.
Have 2 missed tackles on today. Something to build on going into the big game next week versus Alabama.
That'll probably be the final play of this one. And South Carolina had to wait a week to get that nasty taste out of their mouth from the disappointing loss to North Carolina last week. And they came in with a true freshman quarterback and put up 72 points. Food will taste a little bit better tonight at dinner, I think.
Food will taste really well. They sit back and watch some of their counterparts go at it. Fun day for South Carolina and this team.